Let's go to law number 7. It's the law of respect. This is one that I love because usually when we get to law 7 on one of our masterminds of the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership, then you start looking at some of the things that are really going to take you to the next level. And it's like that in leadership. There are certain principles. The first 6 are really foundational principles that we all need to be working on. One of the things I say with the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership is that they build on each other. They are independent or they build on each other, which means you can read it, you can stack it on each other, or you can just use that one independently. Doesn't matter because they all make a difference. Now, the law of respect, this one builds on the last one. And the point is this, that people tend to follow and respect leaders stronger than themselves. That's why I say that if you're the smartest person in the room, you're not nearly as smart as you think you are. You need to go find people who are better than you and get to know them and hang around them. That's what led me to go to the International John Maxwell Conference last fall in Orlando, Florida. I knew that I needed to be around people who are a lot better than me. And sure enough, I went there and met the right people who opened doors for even more transformational opportunities for me. So, you need to find people that are better than you, that are stronger than you. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're physically, financially, or spiritually just going to nail you. What it means is that you are willing to be around people that you can respect and grow from. Some of the most respected people of all time come from humble circumstances and were followed by very high-level people. I think of Harriet Tubman, Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King, and so on. These people all came from humble backgrounds, but they knew where they wanted to go, they knew what they wanted to do, and they were steely-eyed focused on making sure that happened. Here are some of the characteristics that respected people tend to have. They have respect for others. If you're following somebody who just wants to club others over the head, and we see that a lot nowadays, those are not people who are leaders. Number 2 is they have courage. They have the willingness to say things that others won't, but they also have the ability to have the facts to support their presupposition. In other words, they're just not going to bloat things out without the facts to support it. Number 3, they usually have some sort of success record. So you can look back and see where all these things have kind of worked together, and it's happening because of that. Number 4, loyalty. People like them. And because of that, because of who they are, there's a willingness to get on that bandwagon to make it happen. And number 5, they have value to others. This was never more illustrated to me than just recently when I went to the Dominican Republic. And I saw the John Maxwell be able to connect with the highest level leaders in the country. And what that did is that opened doors for us. Now, I have been going to the Dominican Republic probably much longer than John Maxwell. I've been going there since 1985. I was going on 37 years. Now, the reason I went on this trip with John was because leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. I knew that John had influence that could open doors that I couldn't open. Remember, I was hanging around somebody better than myself, and it wasn't just John, it was his team. Many of the people on his team were some of the first people through the John Maxwell training program in 2011, of which I was part of. I made some choices in coaching to go with another company, and I went a different route. Circle back around. The reason I circled back around is because of what I saw in the John Maxwell organization. That John had respect for others. He had courage. He had an amazing success record. I guess if you've written 100 books and you have literally millions of people following you, you have a success record. He had loyalty. People were willing to pay big bucks, of which I did. Our company, Sarver Corp, ponied up a lot of money to go to the Dominican Republic. But all of that was because of the enormous value that was added to me. Usually when you go on trips like that to Dominicana, say, Transforma, they said that the people, us, are going to be transformed more than the people that we went to transform. And sure enough, it's true. And what a life change and what a difference. Why? Because of respect, courage, success, loyalty, and adding value. That's the way to make it happen.